Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Since they got into shit with the government.
Check, check. Check, check. Testing 1 2 3. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the final day of racing here in 2025 at the Loop. A nice 8-race card. As of now, no scratches, no changes. Again, there's no scratches or no changes at this moment for all 8 races. Win, place, show, exactor, tractor, wagering. Got the early daily double in race 1, late daily double in race 7, pick 3 starting in race 2, and our final pick 4 of the year starting in race 5. Full field, 7, 7, 8, and 7. Real tricky. Get in your wagers here at the Loop. The horses are on track here for post parade race 1. Non-winners of 2, fillies and mares 3. Races lifetime. 2-year-olds will draw the inside. We're going for a purse of $4,950. Starting with the 1, Libby's Delight, a 2-year-old filly by Trackmaster D, owned and trained by Arel Voden. Kirk Rogers in the bike. The 2 is Just Cruise On By, a 2-year-old colt by Lambretta, owned by Corey and Deanna Manning, trained and driven by Corey Manning. The 3 is Andy's Luck, a 3-year-old colt by Andrioli Hanover, owned and trained by Arel Voden. Tyler Grundy picks up the drive. The 4 is Raise a Little Trouble, a 3-year-old colt by Who's Your Boy, owned by Ricky and Janet Ray, trained by Melanie Ray Clark. Michelle Ray teams up. And the 5 is Tina, a 6-year-old mare by El Toro, owned by Vladimir Kriker, trained and driven by Clayton Braybrook. These 5 will go to post in our first in less than 5 minutes, but here's my betting thoughts here on the opener. I'm going to like the 4, coming in at 5-1 morning line odds. Raise a Little Trouble. Has some of the faster times in this bunch, although only getting the 1 win. Finishing 5th last time. Did go off stride early, but still managed to finish well at 5th place. The week before that, finished 2nd, just by a head when the track was in sloppy condition. So I'm liking the combo here of Michelle Ray with Raise a Little Trouble. For second, I'm going to go with the 3, Andy's Luck. Also has some decent times compared to the rest of the field. And I think these 2 will battle early on for the early lead, and then the race will set up from there. For third, I'm going to go with the outside, the veteran mare, Tina, the most experienced horse in the bunch, having a bunch of solid 205, 204 times earlier this year. So I'm going to go 4, 3, 5. If you're looking at that early daily double, I'm going to take 2 horses here. In this one, I'm going to take the 3 and the 4 and pair them up with 3 horses in race 2, 1, 2, and 5, which I'll talk about more in race 2, but I'll kick it down to Frank. Frank, what do you like here in our opener? Awesome. Thank you, Frank. And a reminder, there's less than 1 minute to post time here for our opener. Less than 1 minute to go for race 1. Get your wagers in. Win, play, show, Triactor, Exactor wagering. Kicking off our early daily double here at the Loop. The horses are called to starting it here for race 1. Non-winners of 2, fillies and mares 3. Races lifetime with those 2-year-olds drawing the inside, going for a purse $4,950. Field of 5 draws in with the 1 Libby's Delight, teaming up with Kirk Rogers, your current betting favorite at 6-5. The 2 Just Cruise On By with Corey Manning. The 3 Andy's Luck and Tyler Grundy. The 4 Raise a Little Trouble and Michelle Ray. And the 5 Tina Clayton Braybrook. All 5 pacers up on the gate. It's post time. Race 1. And they're off and pacing. Just Cruise On By with the inside track, trying to take the early lead. Raise a Little Trouble, trying to find some space, caught out too wide. Andy's Luck also making things difficult there, trying to get the pocket. Settling for 4th is Libby's Delight, and your trailer is the veteran pacer, Tina, as they're going down the backstretch. Some confusion there going on off stride. Goes Raise a Little Trouble. Andy's Luck trying to take the front end. Tina now bumping up with all this confusion going on down the backstretch. But it is Andy's Luck that now has the early lead. 32-3 for the opening quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a judge's inquiry on here in race 1. Hold all tickets. There's a judge's inquiry in race 1 as they're coming down the stretch here for the first time. Andy's Luck has the front end. Tina caught out too wide. Settling in that pocket now. Just Cruise On By. Libby's Delight is 4th. And trailing at the back of the pack is Raise a Little Trouble. 4 in, 1 out as they're coming here to the half. But it is Andy's Luck with the early lead. 104 flat for the opening half mile. They're kicking in the clubhouse turn. It is Andy's Luck still the one to catch. Tina having to work difficult out too wide. Just Cruise On By is trying to slide up on the inside. Libby's Delight trying to find some space, and Raise a Little Trouble is still your trailer. Down the backstretch they go. Andy's Luck's opening it up 3-4 lengths. Tina still battling it out for second with Just Cruise On By. Libby's Delight now trying to find some space as well and Raise a Little Trouble. Here at the 3-quarter mark, it is all Andy's Luck in 1:35-2. Andy's Luck. Tina, though, trying to chase him down. Here comes the 2-year-old Libby's Delight out trying to make a live play. Just Cruise On By is trying to find some space as well, but Andy's Luck's trying to hold on. Libby's Delight is live here. The young 2-year-old filly coming home strong. Libby's Delight trying to take the lead from Andy's Luck. Libby's Delight puts her nose out in front. Libby's Delight. Wow, Libby's Delight to hold on. Andy's Luck and Tina battling it tough for second. 2:06-4, but reminder, judge's inquiry here in race 1. Coming to the winner's circle is the unofficial winner of today's first race, Libby's Delight, a 2-year-old filly by Trackmaster D, bred by Aurel Voden with Mark Fillion, owned and trained by Aurel Voden, and driven to victory today by Kirk Rogers. Here we go. Give another big round of applause for our unofficial winner here of first race, Libby's Delight. There is still an inquiry sign up here in race 1, but as we wait for that, here are your quarter times. They open the race in 32 and 3, or the half in 104 flat, 3/4 135 and 2, full mile 206 and 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a placing here in race 1 due to the judge's inquiry. So number 3, Andy's Luck, finished second, but will be placed 5th due to the interference in the opening turn. So again, that's number 3, Andy's Luck, finished second, but will be placed 5th because of the interference. So your order of finish is as follows. Number 1, Libby's Delight, your winner will stand. Number 2, Just Cruise On By, was 4th, placed 3rd. The 3, Andy's Luck, finished second, placed 5th. The 4, Raise a Little Trouble, was 5th, placed 4th. And the 5, Tina, was 3rd, placed 2nd. So here are your payouts for race number 1 according to that. Number 1, Libby's Delight paid $4.60 to win, $8 to place, $10.40 to show. And number 5, Tina, played $2.80 to place, $6 to show. And number 2, Just Cruise On By, had no show wagering. The $1 exactor, 1-5, will pay $33.45. And the $1 triactor, 152, will pay $14.75. And that's everything here for race number 1. As we move on to the second, we got the Betty Shaw 90th birthday pace. Win, play, show, triactor, exactor, wagering. Non-winners of 4, Phillies and Mares 5, races lifetime. Also drawing in non-winners of 500 last 3 starts. Another field of 5. Frank, who do you like in this field of 5? Awesome. Thank you, Frank. I think we both in agreement here on the 1. Braxton's Buddy definitely shows some early speed, and finishing speed as well. Has been around the 2-minute mark consistently here this year. Really like the chances here. Now gets the rail. So let's see what this 4-year-old Toucan Sam horse can do. For second, I'm going to go with the outside Heads Up Boy. Very consistent times. Even has that sub 2-minute time a few weeks, almost a month ago, back in August here. Did draw a better inside post, but shows some speed like that. So I think Heads Up Boy could definitely show some potential here today. And for third, I'm going to go with the 2, Have One on Me. Again, very consistent times with the other 2 horses. Always seems to be in and around. Has a win back in early September in 2:04 and 3. Time like that might be just what is needed to win this race. So I'm going to go 1, 5, 2 here in the second. And also this kicks off our pick 3 for here today. So in this race, I'm going to take those 3 horses, the 1, 2, and the 5. I'm going to pair them with 2 horses in the next race, race 3, the 2 and the 3. And in the fourth race, the third leg, I'm going to take 3 more horses, 1, 3, and 4. So again, I'm going to go 1, 2, 5 with 2, 1, 2, 3 with 1, 3, 4. We've got Win, Play, Show, Triactor, Exactor, Wagering here today. This is the pick 3. Like I said, we got our pick 4 coming up in a little bit. And we'll be back when horses are on track for post parade here at the Loop. The horses are on track here for post-parade race 2. Non-winners of 4, Fillies and Mares 3, races lifetime. Also drawing in are non-winners of 500 in the last 3 starts. This is the Betty Shaw 90th birthday pace going for $5,175. Start with the 1, Braxton's Buddy, 4-year-old horse by Toucan Sam, owned by Arthur Ray, trained by Arthur. Dean Ray teams up. The 2 is Have One on Me, a 4-year-old horse by Santana Blue Chip, owned by Brad Caldwell along with Paula Mason. Paula Mason trains and drives as well. The 3, HF April's Kiss, a 4-year-old mare by Santana Blue Chip, owned, trained, and driven by Aaron Mason. The 4 is Irish Hawk, a 4-year-old gelding by You Should See Me Now, owned, trained, and driven by Clayton Braybrook. And the 5, Heads Up Boy, a 7-year-old mare by Vertical Horizon, owned by Fred Gilbert with Doug Bowers, trained by Jackie Grundy, Tyler Grundy in the bike. These 5 will go to post in less than 5 minutes for race number 2. Less than 1 minute to post time here for race 2. Less than 1 minute, get your last second wagers in. Win, place, show, tractor, exactor wagering. And kicking off our pick 3 here at the Loop. The horse last 3 starts, going for a purse of $500 and $175. Sorry, $5,175. This is also the Betty Shaw 90th birthday pace. Happy birthday, Betty. A blanket will be presented on behalf of Betty after this race. All 5 up on the gate, starting with the inside. The 1, Braxton's Buddy, your current even money favorite, teaming up with Dean Ray. The 2, Have One on Me and Paula Mason. The 3, HF April's Kiss with Aaron Mason. The 4, Irish Hawk and Clayton Braybrook. And the 5, Heads Up Boy, Tyler Grundy. It's post time race 2 here at the Loop. And they're off in pacing. All the outside horses trying to charge to get to that front end. HF April's Kiss gets the early inside advantage, putting Braxton's Buddy back there, but really charging up to the front end. Heads Up Boy and Irish Hawk. They're 3 wide again, going down the backstretch here on finale day here at the Loop. But it's still HF April's Kiss who really wants that front end. Make it Heads Up Boy really work. Irish Hawk is not giving up as well. Lengths back to the favorite, Braxton's Buddy, and Have One on Me here at the opening quarter, 30-1. They're kind of sorting themselves out here. Irish Hawk now gets the inside advantage, forcing Heads Up Boy now to back up into the pocket. HF April's Kiss is now racing in 3rd. Braxton's Buddy, the favorites, 4th, and Have One on Me can see them all. And they're marching down the stretch here for the first time. Irish Hawk really worked to get to the front end and has a length lead up on Heads Up Boy. HF April's Kiss is still 3rd. Here at the half, 1 minute even. And they're kicking in the clubhouse turn for the final time here in race 2. It's Irish Hawk, still the one to catch. Heads Up Boy's not going anywhere in 2nd. 4 lengths back to HF April's Kiss. Now popped out. Have One on Me from the back of the pack. Has a lot of work to do. And that favorite, Braxton's Buddy, is now your trailer. As they're going down the backstretch here for the final time. Irish Hawk's got 3 lengths up on Heads Up Boy. Heads Up Boy is trying to keep up. Lengths back to the rest of the field. But here at the 3 quarters in 1:30-3, Irish Hawk still 3 lengths up. Heads Up Boy might be the only one who has a chance, but he's fading too. Lengths back to Have One on Me and Braxton's Buddy. The favorites have seen better days. Down the stretch they come. It is the 12-1 long shot, followed by the 2-1 co-favorite, but it's all Irish Hawk here. And Clayton Braybrook getting the win here today. For 2nd, going to be Heads Up Boy. Real tight battle for 3rd, but it looks like Have One on Me. Final mile time, 2:01-2. Coming to the winner's circle is the unofficial winner of today's second race, Irish Hawk, a 4-year-old gelding by You Should See Me Now out of She's All That, bred by Dave Mooney of Wawanesa, Manitoba, owned, trained, and driven by Clayton Braybrook. And of course, this again is the Betty Shaw 90th birthday pace. So Irish Hawk is going home with the new blanket presented by Betty's family and friends. Happy birthday, Betty. They go, give another big round of applause to Winning Connections here. Irish Hawk with Clayton Braybrook. And here are your quarter times once more here for the second. They open the race in 30-1, or the half in 1 minute flat. 3/4, 1:30-3. Full mile, 2:01-2. And your payouts are ready here for race 2. Number 4, Irish Hawk paid $26.20 to win, $12 to place, $4.20 to show. Number 5, Heads Up Boy paid $12 to place, $9.60 to show, and the 2, Have One on Me, paid $5.60 to show. The $2 all exactors will be refunded. There was no winning tickets for the exactor. The $1 triactor 452 paid $110.30, and the daily double 1 with 4 paid $53.60. And your order finished here in the second. Number 1, Braxton's Buddy, was 4th. The 2, Have One on Me, was 3rd. The 3, HF April's Kiss, was 5th. The 4, Irish Hawk, your winner. And the 5, Heads Up Boy, was 2nd. From the top down, your program should read 4, 3, 5, 1, 2 on the bottom. So we continue our pick 3. Things get interesting with the 12-1 winning in the first leg. It's race 3. Non-winners of 2. Fillies and Mares 3. Races Lifetime going for purse $4,950. Field of 6 kick come into this one. Frank, who do you like out of these? Thank you, Frank. Another interesting race here to continue off our pick 3. I'm going to go with the 2, Miss Baby, coming off a nice win last week. Wire-to-wire effort in 2:03 and 3. One of the faster times that any horses in this field have put up lately. And gets to the post 2. One from post 5 last week. Now draws in the post 2. I think with the combination of Daryl Mason, who's currently leading all drivers and wins right now this year, and I think would probably finish the year off with that. So I think the Miss Baby combination with Daryl Mason is the way to go. For second, I'm going to go with the 3, Get Woke or Go Broke. Only 4 starts this year, but has 2 wins and a second. Has been always near the top. Just finished behind Miss Baby last week at about a 2/5 of a second slower. Always seems to get around in a check. 4 starts, 2 wins and a second. I think this horse will definitely be in the mix down the stretch. Pretty wide open for third. I'm going to go a little different. I'm going to go with the 6 horse. We don't talk about Bruno. Does draw the post 6. And some of those paces, like, has finished 4th last week, 2nd, 3rd. These are all in the stake races, though. Has been racing in very competitive stake races, the Manitoba Great Western, the Golden Boy, and things like that. So we don't talk about Bruno. Will draw post 6, but could definitely be in the mix when you're looking for that triactor ticket. So I'm going to go 2, 3, 6 here in the 3rd. Again, win, place, show, triactor, exactor, wagering. We'll be back when horses are on track for post parade here at the Loop. The horses are on track here for post-period race 3. Non-winners of 2, fillies and mares 3, races lifetime. Going for a purse of $4,950. Starting with the 1, April Shadows. A 3-year-old filly by Shadow Play, owned by Laverne Turnbull, trained by Melanie Ray Clark, and driven today by Michelle Ray. The 2, Miss Baby, a 3-year-old filly by He's Watching, owned by Sherry and Daryl Mason, trained by Sherry Mason. Dale Mason with the reins today. The 3 is Get Woke or Go Broke, a 3-year-old colt by Lambretta, owned, trained, and driven by Corey Manning. The 4, Be a Beth, a 3-year-old filly by He's Watching, owned by Roland and Justin Ray, trained by Roland Ray. Paula Mason teams up. The 5, Millie's Filly, a 3-year-old filly by Mr. Rock, owned and trained by Arel Voden. Kirk Rogers in the bike. And the 6, We Don't Talk About Bruno, a 3-year-old gelding by out of I'm the Pied Piper, owned by Lorraine Ray with Vince Southern, trained by Lorraine Ray. Dean Ray teams up. These 6 will go to post here in race 3, less than 5 minutes. For less than 2 minutes to post time here for race 3. Less than 2 minutes. Get your last second wagers in win, place, show. Try Actor Exactor Wagering. The 1, April Shadows, right in front of the grandstand, is your current 2-1 favorite. So again, get those last second wagers in. Less than 2 minutes to post. The horses are called here. The starting gate, race 3. Non-winners the 2, fillies and mares 3. Races lifetime, going for a purse of $4,950. Nice field of 6 here in the third. Starting with the inside, April Shadows teaming up with Michelle Ray. The 2, Miss Baby and Daryl Mason. 3, Get Woke or Go Broke with Corey Manning. The 4, Be a Beth teams up with Paula Mason. The 5, Millie's Philly, Kirk Rogers. And the 6, We Don't Talk About Bruno, Dean Ray. Money spread out around these field of 6. The 1 and the 6 are co-favorites at 5-2. The 4, Be a Beth, your long shot at 6-1. All 6 pacers up on the gate in the hands of our starter, Stefan Ray. It's post time. And they're off and pacing. Miss Baby with the inside, trying to jump to the early lead, trying to find some spaces. Millie's Philly caught out way wide as We Don't Talk About Bruno. April Shadows battling hard, a little rough gated there, but then back to Get Woke or Go Broke in your trailer. Be a Beth as they're marching down the backstretch. Miss Baby went off at 9-5 favorite. Right there, Millie's Philly now got to the comfortable pocket second. April Shadow settling for third. Get Woke or Go Broke is fourth. Now opening up a space. We Don't Talk About Bruno settling to fifth. And it's Be a Beth. 29-4 opening quarter. Here, wow, opening. That's a good opening quarter for these non-winners at 2, fillies and mares 3. As they're coming down the stretch here, Miss Baby leading the way still with Millie's Philly right there in second. April Shadows third. Length back to Get Woke or Go Broke. We Don't Talk About Bruno and Be a Beth as they're coming down the stretch here. It's all Miss Baby and Daryl Mason leading the way. But making a move here is Get Woke and Go Broke, and We Don't Talk About Bruno. 101-3 for the half-mile time as they're kicking into the clubhouse turn. It's still Miss Baby's race. Get Woke or Go Broke. Those charging on the outer flow. Boxed in now's Millie's Philly. We Don't Talk About Bruno's trying to find some space. And here comes Be a Beth from the back of the pack. And it looks like April Shadows is fading quickly. Down the backstretch they go. It's Miss Baby neck and neck with Get Woke or Go Broke. We Don't Talk About Bruno's trying to join the party. Wow, right on by is Get Woke or Go Broke here at the 3-quarter mark. 132-4. Get Woke or Go Broke's now taking a full lead. We Don't Talk About Bruno's now charging. Miss Baby's trying to hold on. Way out wide is going to be a Beth and Millie's Philly. Down the stretch they come here in the third. It's Get Woke or Go Broke. Trying to catch up as We Don't Talk About Bruno. Trying to rally back Miss Baby. Get Woke or Go Broke's going to try to hold on. But here comes Miss Baby on the inside. Miss Baby's going to try it. Oh, on the outside. Be a Beth real tight. Looks like Get Woke or Go Broke might have held on. 2:04 even for the mile. Coming to the winner's circles, the unofficial winner of today's third race, Get Woke or Go Broke. 3-year-old colt by Lambretta out of Blows Me Away. Bred, owned, trained, and driven by Corey Manning. They're going to have a big round of applause winning connections between Get Woke and Go Broke with Corey Manning. Here's your quarter times once again here for the third. They opened the race in 29 and 4, fourth half in 101 and 3, three quarters 132 and 3, full mile 204 flat. And here are your payouts for the third. The 3 Get Woke or Go Broke paid $14.80 to win, $8.10 to place, $2.90 to show. The 4 Be a Beth paid $21.10 to place, $2.90 to show, and the 2 Miss Baby paid $2.90 to show. The $1 exactor 3-4 paid $31.55, while the $1 triactor 3-4-2 paid $106.55. And here's your order of finish in the third. Number 1, April Shadows was 6th. The 2 Miss Baby was 3rd. The 3 Get Woke or Go Broke, your winner. The 4 Be a Beth was 2nd. The 5 Millie's Philly was 5th. And the 6 We Don't Talk About Bruno was 4th. And the top down your program should read 6, 3, 1, 2, 5, 4 on the bottom. Upcoming 4 race, we got more non-winners of 2 Fillies and Mares 3 races lifetime, going for a purse of $4,950. Another field of 6. Frank, who do you like here in this 4th? Awesome. Thank you, Frank. And we're kicking here into the 4th race here, the last leg of our pick 3. Some good payouts potentially coming out of that. So best of luck to everyone still alive in that. But for this race specifically, I'm going to go with the 4. Austin's Bud finished 2nd last time out in the Golden Boy final in 203. Had a big showing there. Came from post 4. Draws the same position here. We really like to see what this 3-year-old colt can do. Once here, gets the 2-1 morning line odds. However, we've been seeing some long shots come in today, so let's take a look at that. I'm going to go with the 3 Chocolate Bomb. I've been really high on this horse all year. Has always been in and around, very consistent times. The only kind of time that sticks out is that 207 in the 4-year-old stake a couple weeks ago, but that was in sloppy track conditions. Always seems to be 203, 204, and I think that kind of time could easily win here today. For third, I'm going to go with the inside horse, Shirley Wicked. Another horse that's very consistent times. If you just throw out that one start in the sloppy conditions a few weeks ago, 204 and 1, 204 and 3. Really like the times here this filly can do. So officially, I'm going to go 4, 3, 1 here in the fourth. Again, last leg of our pick 3. If you're already out of that, take a look at the pick 4 that starts in the next race, race 5. Some good fields, 7, 7, 8, and 7 for our pick 4 here today. And we'll be back when horses are on track for post parade here at the Loop. The horses are on track here for Post Parade. Race 4. Non-winners the 2, Fillies and Mares 3 races. Lifetime going for a purse of $4,950. Starting with the 1, Shirley Wicked, a 3-year-old filly by Mick Wicked, owned by Derek Gilbert, trained by Jackie Grundy. Tyler Grundy teams up. The 2, It's Your Call, a 3-year-old filly by Lambretta, owned by Betty Manning, trained by Corey Manning. Corey Manning teams up. The 3, Chocolate Bomb, a 4-year-old mare by Armbro Baylor, owned, trained, and driven by Paula Mason. The 4, Austin's Bud, a 3-year-old colt by Who's Your Boy, owned by Ricky Ray, trained by Melanie Ray Clark, Michelle Ray in the bike. The 5 is Steph's Inheritance, a 3-year-old filly by I'm the Pied Piper, owned and trained by Arthur Ray, Dean Ray in the bike. And the 6, Wood Morning, a 3-year-old colt by Mystician, owned by Arel Voden, trained by Arel Voden, Kirk Rogers in the bike. These 6 will go to post in less than 4 minutes. Less than 1 minute to post here for race 4. Less than 1 minute. Got win, place, show, tractor, exactor, wagering. Final leg of our pick 3. So get in those wagers here. The horses are called to starting to get here for race 4. And onwards the 2 fillies and mares, 3 races lifetime, going for a purse $4,950. The field is 6, starting with the 1 Shirley Wicked, teaming up with Tyler Grundy. The 2 It's Your Call, Corey Manning. The 3 Chocolate Bomb and Paula Mason. The 4 Austin's Bud with Michelle Ray, your current 3-5 betting favorite. You also got the 5 Steph's Inheritance with Dean Ray. And on the outside, the 6 Wood Morning, Kirk Rogers, 16-1 long shot. Five 3-year-olds, 1 4-year-old, all up on the gate. It's post time, race 4. And they're off in pacing. And shooting right from the outside, the long shot, Wood Morning, trying to get the early lead. Shirley Wicked, though, with the inside track. Jumps right on top, forcing Wood Morning to take the pocket second. It's Your Calls racing in third. Chocolate Bombs racing in fourth. Austin's Bud racing in fifth. And down the backstretch, it's Steph's Inheritance, who can see them all. They're marching down the backstretch. Shirley Wicked went off at the 3-2, betting favorite right at post time. Wood Morning at 11-1, still right there in second. And It's Your Call. Your top 3 here at the opening quarter of 30-2. Solid opening quarter here for Shirley Wicked, the 3-year-old McWicked filly. Length back to Wood Morning. Right on the helmet third is It's Your Call. Now trying to make a move, Chocolate Bomb. Wants to get things going early here on the outside outer flow. Austin's Bud's following suit. And Steph's Inheritance. Can still see them all. They're coming on the backstretch. 4 in, 2 out. Moving on up on Chocolate Bomb on the outside. Looks like now in second, but Shirley Wicked still holding the lead here at the half. 101-4. 31-2, second panel as they're kicking in the clubhouse third. It's still Shirley Wicked's race. Fading a bit is Chocolate Bomb on the outside. Wood Morning, only one in real striking distance now. It's Your Call, still sitting in the third. Chocolate Bomb's really faded way back. Steph's Inheritance now trying to find some space on the inside. Austin's Bud having to go 3 wide. Shirley Wicked taking off from the rest of the field. Up 5-6 lengths up on Wood Morning here at the 3-quarter mark in 132-2. Shirley Wicked and Tyler Grundy have a 8, 9, 10 length lead up on the field. Wood Morning holding on to second. But here comes It's Your Call and Austin's Bud out 4 wide. But none of them will likely catch Shirley Wicked here today. Shirley Wicked went off last second as the early favorite. And for a reason, Shirley Wicked gets the job done. Big battle brewing for second, though. But it's going to be It's Your Call to hold on. Wood Morning snuck in for the triactor. 202-4. Coming to the winner's circle is the unofficial winner of today's 4th race, Shirley Wicked, a 3-year-old filly by McWicked. Bred by Derek Gilbert, owned by Derek, trained by Jackie Grundy, and driven to victory today by Tyler Grundy. They're going to go another big round of applause. Winning connections around Shirley Wicked and Tyler Grundy. As we wait for the payouts here are your quarter times. They open the race in 30-2, over the half in 101-4, three quarters 132-2, full miles 202-4. And here are your payouts for the fourth. Number one, Shirley Wicked paid $5 to win, $4.30 to place, $3 to show. Number two, It's Your Call paid $8 to place, $2.70 to show. And the six, Wood Morning paid $8.30 to show. The $1 exactor 1-2 paid $28.60. The $1 tri-actor will pay out 1 with 2 with all will pay $62.80. And the $1 pick 3 431 will pay $34.20. And your order of finish here. Number one, Shirley Wicked, the winner. The two, It's Your Call, was second. The three, Chocolate Bomb, was sixth. The four, Austin's Bud, was fourth. The five, Steph's Inheritance, was fifth. And the six, Wood Morning, was third. From the top down, your program should read 1, 2, 6, 4, 5, 3 on the bottom. Upcoming fifth race, nice field of 7 to kick off our pick 4, non-winners of 8. Also eligible non-winners of $15,000 last 3 starts. Also some claimers draw in, going for first $5,000. Frank, what do you got going here in the fifth? Thanks, Frank. I really like this race here to kick off our pick 4. Pick 4 is my favorite wager of the day. And there's two horses I really like to put in that, and that's going to be the one, Tough as Buff. We just had a big win there by the Gilbert family in the last race, and Tough as Buff coming from Alice Gilbert. Had a big win last week in 2 minutes and 4/5. It's always been in and around, had a couple of back-to-back wins early this year. It's always in and around the top three, gets the rail. Really like the chances here of this 7-year-old gelding. But a gelding that can play ball in this one is the 2, Fancy That. Also coming off a second in a win a couple weeks ago, was one of the hottest horses to start the summer. Cooled off for a bit and seeming to hit its stride again. So I think it'll definitely be these two battling it out. Just like last week, these two horses finished 1-2. Wouldn't be surprised if it happened again. For third, I'm going to go with the 3, the mare here, Hurry Home. Was one of the queens of the Fillies and Mares Open for a very long time. Drops out of the open condition into this condition here. And I like to go 1, 2, 3 here in the 5th. And if you're looking at that pick 4, I'm going to go with those 3 horses in this first leg. I'm going to take Tough as Buff, Fancy That, Hurry Home. Pair them with 2 horses in the next race, the 3 and the 6. I'm going to pair them with 3 horses in the 7th race, 3, 4, and 6. And then the last race, race 8, put only 2 horses, 3 and 5. I believe that's $36. That's how deep I'm going into our final pick 4 of the summer here at the Loop. Again, 1, 2, 3 are my thoughts here in race 5, but we'll be back when horses are on track for post parade here at the Loop. The horses are on track here for Post Parade Race 5, going for a purse of $5,000. The 1, Tough as Buff, a 7-year-old gelding by Sunshine Beach, owned by Alice Gilbert, trained by Clayton Braybrook, will be driven by Clayton Braybrook. It's not out on track yet. So the 2, Fancy That, a 5-year-old gelding by Armbro Baylor, owned by Daryl and Sherry Mason, trained by Sherry Mason. Daryl Mason in the bike. The 3 is Hurry Home, an 8-year-old mare by Mystition, owned by Daryl Mason, trained by Sherry Mason. Aaron Mason in the bike. The 4 is Seek and Destroy, a 5-year-old gelding by Smart Shark, owned, trained, and driven by Paula Mason. The 5, Sub-Zero, a 6-year-old gelding by 6 Days on the Road, owned and trained by Arel Voden. Kirk Rogers teams up. The 6 is Severe Turbulence, a 4-year-old mare by Captive Audience, owned by Garrett Isman with Trevor Williams, owned by Tara Isman, Richard Remillard in the bike. And the 7, Fall Out Girl, a 6-year-old mare by Angeli Hanover, owned, trained, and driven by Mark Filion. And just coming down the track now, the 1, Tough as Buff, is on track. Again, there's Tough as Buff, the 7-year-old Sunshine Beach gelding with Clayton Braybrook. All 7 are on track here for race 5, kicking off our pick 4 here at the Loop. It's less than 2 minutes to post to go here, race 5. Again, get in on that pick 4 wager. Real good sequence here. 7, 8, and 7 are the fields. It's already over $175 in the pool. So get in on our final pick 4 of the 2025 season here at the Loop. We're less than 1 minute to post here in race 5. Get your last second wagers in. Win, place, show, exactor, triactor wagering. And again, the pick 4 starts right here. Take a good look with 5 of the horses, 6 of the horses, all in front of the grandstands right here. Currently, your pretty heavy favorite, 1 to 5, is Tough as Buff, the 1. The money spread around the other 6. So again, less than 1 minute to post. The horses are called here. They're starting to get race 5. Non-winners of 8 races lifetime. Also eligible non-winners of $15,000 last 3 starts. And also eligible $7,500 claimers. A field of 7. A nice big field here to kick off our pick 4. Starting from the inside, we got the 1, Tough as Buff. And Clayton Braybrook still at 1 to 5. That heavy favorite here. The 2, Fancy That with Daryl Mason. 3, Hurry Home and Aaron Mason. The 4, Seek and Destroy with Paula Mason. The 5, Sub-Zero, Kirk Rogers teams up. The 6, Severe Turbulence, Richard Remillard in your long shot at 37 to 1, sorry. And the 7, Fallout Girl with Mark Fillion. All 7 up on the gate in the hands of our starter. It's post time. And they're off and pacing. Battling for that early lead, Sub-Zero trying to find some space in the center of the track, but Fancy That leapfrogs over Tough as Buff. As they're going down the backstretch, it is Fancy That leapfrogging over Tough as Buff. The favorite right there in third is Hurry Home. Racing in fourth is Seek and Destroy. Settling for fifth is Sub-Zero. And the back of the pack is 6, 7, 6 Severe Turbulence, and 7 Fallout Girl. And they're stretching it out here. It's Fancy That leading the way. 2 lengths up on Tough as Buff and Hurry Home. 28 and 4. Wow, speedy opening quarter here for that 5-year-old gelding. Fancy That. Tough as Buff right there in second. Hurry Home still racing in third. Seek and Destroy still sitting patiently in fourth. Sub-Zero fifth, making the first move. Back of the pack, the longest shot in the board. Went off at 54 to 1. Severe Turbulence. First one in the outer flow. And Fallout Girl as they're coming here to the opening half. There's Tough as Buff now wanting to challenge. Fancy That. 58 and 3. They're really moving here as they're kicking in the clubhouse turn. It's still Fancy That and Tough as Buff. Battling it out, boxed in third. It's Hurry Home. Trying to find some space fourth is Seek and Destroy. Severe Turbulence kind of stalled out there in fifth. Sub-Zero's in sixth, and now Fallout Girl's on the outer flow as well. It's neck and neck between the 2 co-favorites, Tough as Buff and Fancy That. But here comes Seek and Destroy joining the party at the 3/4 mark in 129 even. It's still Fancy That and Tough as Buff, neck and neck. Seek and Destroy sitting perfectly, rallying late. Here is Hurry Home. Tough as Buff looks to have a nose out in front of Fancy That. These two are going to have a battle once again down the stretch. But don't count out Hurry Home, trying to find some space on the inside. That's Seek and Destroy. Seek and Destroy found some space on the inside. Seek and Destroy sails on by here at 10 to 1. Seek and Destroy real tight for second between the favorites. 2 minutes even there for Seek and Destroy. Coming to the winner's circles, your unofficial winner of today's 5th race, Seek and Destroy, a 5-year-old gelding by Smart Shark out of Outlaw Blue Danube, bred by Evelyn Sabra, owned, trained, and driven by Paula Mason. There you go. Give another big round of applause for unofficial win here of race 5, Seek and Destroy. The quarter times were 28 and 4, over the half and 58 and 3, 3/4 129 flat, full mile 2 minutes even. And race 5 is official. Here are your payouts. Number 4, Seek and Destroy, paid $23.20 to win, $13 to place, $2.40 to show. The one Tough as Buff paid $2.40 to place, $2.10 to show, and the 2 Fancy That paid $2.10 to show. The $1 Exactor for 1 paid $12.95, and the $1 Triactor for 1 2 paid $35.50. In your order finish here in the 5th, number 1 Tough as Buff was 2nd, the 2 Fancy That was 3rd, the 3 Hurry Home was 4th, the 4 Seek and Destroy your winner, the 5 Sub-Zero was 5th, the 6 Severe Turbulence was 6th, and the 7 Fallout Girl was 7th. From the top down, your program should read 2, 3, 4, 1, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom. Upcoming 6th race, 7 maidens go to post for $4,750. Continuing our pick 4. Frank, what do you got cooking here in the 6th? Thanks, Frank. Here in the 6th, I'm going to go with one of the outside horses here, the 6, Smoking in the Boys' Room. Coming off a nice 2nd place finish in the Silk Lace final. couple weeks ago, just finishing behind Piper's Luna. Finished in 202 and 2, which was one of the fastest times out of anybody in this bunch. Does have to overcome post 6, but I think Mark Filion and Smoking in the Boys Room could get the job done. I'm also going to like the 3, Crimson's Case. Finished third in the Golden Boy in 203 and 3, probably the second fastest time out of anybody in this group. So I'm really liking the 2 3-year-olds here, the 3 and the 6, to get potentially their first wins. Potential long shot here, maybe the 7. It comes in the 4-1 morning line odds, but that post 7's been tricky. Seems to have another consistent time of 205, other than if you throw out that one time in sloppy tracks a few weeks ago. Very consistent time, so I'm going to go 6, 3, 7 here in the 6th. Again, Win Place Show, Triactor Exactor Wagering here at the Loop. We'll be right back when horses are on track for post parade. The horses are on track here for post-parade race 6. Maidens going for a purse of $4,750. Starting with the 1, zooming on by a 3-year-old filly by Sunshine Beach, owned by Tara Isman, trained by Tara Isman, Rich Remillard in the bike. The 2 is Tippy on the Beach, a 3-year-old filly by Lambretta, owned by Betty Manning, trained by Corey Manning. Clayton Braybrook teams up. The 3 is Crimson's Case, a 3-year-old gelding by Spinfinity, owned by Kayla Ray, trained by Lorraine Ray, Dean Ray in the bike. The 4 is Picture Perfect Time, a 3-year-old filly by Lambretta, owned, trained, and driven by Corey Manning. The 5 is Son of Pablo, a 3-year-old colt by Trust the Artist, owned and trained by Jackie Grundy. Tyler Grundy teams up. The 6 is Smokin' in the Boys Room, a 3-year-old filly by Mystician, owned, trained, and driven by Mark Filion. And the 7, Girl on the Go, a 3-year-old filly by Armbro Baylor, owned by Daryl and Sherry Mason, trained by Sherry Mason, Daryl Mason in the bike. These 7 will go to post in race 6, less than 4 minutes. The horses are called to starting here for race 6. Maidens going for purse of $4,750. Field of 7 starting with the inside. The 1 zooming on by and Richard Remillard. Your 34-1 long shot. The 2 Tippy on the Beach teams up with Clayton Braybrook. The 3 Crimson's Case, Dean Ray, your 1-5 betting favorite at the moment. The 4 Picture Perfect Time with Corey Manning. The 5 Son of Pablo and Tyler Grundy. The 6 Smoking in the Boys Room with Mark Fillion. And the 7 Girl on the Go, Daryl Mason. All 7 Manitoba Homebreds up on the gate. It's post time. And they're off and pacing. Big pack of the horses all trying to get to that front end. Crimson's Case charging up there, battling it out with zooming on by for the early lead. Picture Perfect Time trying to find some space. 3rd, backing off Tippy on the Beach. 4th, Smoking in the Boys Room is forced to find some space, racing in 5th. Sana Pablo's racing 6th. And Girl on the Go can see them all as they're straightening out down the backstretch here for the first time. Crimson's Case, the 1-9 betting favorite, early lead, zooming on by still right there in 2nd. And Picture Perfect Time, those 3 having their own race. 31 even for the opening quarter with Crimson's Case zooming on by still right there in 2nd, and Picture Perfect Time 3 lengths back, slowly catching up is Tippy on the Beach and Smoking in the Boys Room. 3 more lengths back to Pablo, Son of Pablo racing in 6th, and Girl on the Go. Coming down the stretch here for the first time in race 6. It's all Crimson's Case and Dean Ray to this point. But right there in 2nd, zooming on by, Smoking in the Boys Room, making the first move here at the half. And they're kicking in the clubhouse turn. It's Dean Ray and Crimson's Case still the one to catch, but Mark Villion Smoking in the Boys Room, challenging, fading on the inside. 3rd is zooming on by. Racing in 4th is Picture Perfect Time, who's also looks to be fading a bit. Tippy on the Beach is racing 5th. Girl on the Go is battling out there. And way back to Son of Pablo. Down the backstretch they go. Smoking in the Boys Room sticks her nose out in front over Crimson's Case here at the 3-quarter mark. And it's now Smoking in the Boys Room with a full lead on Crimson's Case. Crimson's Case, too much energy to get to that front end early. Zooming on by, trying to catch up in 3rd. And Picture Perfect Time's 4th with Girl on the Go 5th. Down the stretch they come. Smoking in the Boys Room. Up big here. Battles on really for 2nd. Crimson's Case trying to fight off. Zooming on by still because it's all Smoking in the Boys Room here. Battles on. Crimson's Case will look to hold on for 2nd. Zooming on by for 3rd. $2:04 and 3 for the mile. Coming to the winner's circle, here's your unofficial winner of today's 6th race, Smokin' in the Boys Room. A 3-year-old filly by Mystician out of Smoky Moon. Bred by Mark Fillion with Arel Bowden. Owned, trained, and driven today by Mark Fillion. There you go. Give another big round of applause for Winning Connections here. Smoking in the Boys Room with Mark Fillion. As we wait for the payouts here, your quarter times. The open race in 31 flat. Over the half in 102 and 1. 3/4 133 and 4. Full mile 204 and 3 for Smoking in the Boys Room's first career win. And here are your payouts for the 6th. Number 6, Smoking in the Boys Room paid $13.40 to win, $2.40 to place, $2.60 to show. The 3, Crimson's Case, paid $2.60 to place, $2.10 to show, and the 1 Zooming on by paid $3.20 to show. The $1 exactor 6-3 paid $5.40. The $1 triactor 6-3-1 paid $30.90. In your order finish here, the 1 Zooming on by was 3rd, the 2 Tippy on the Beach was 6th, the 3 Crimson's Case was 2nd, the 4 Picture Perfect Time was 4th, the 5 Son of Pablo was 7th, the 6 Smoking in the Boys Room your winner, and the 7 Girl on the Go was 5th. From the top down, your program should read 3, 6, 2, 4, 7, 1, 5 on the bottom. Upcoming 7th race. Race of the day, the Open. Top 8 pacers here on the grounds going for purse of $7,000. Win, place, show, triactor, exactor wagering. And our late daily double kicks off here. Frank, what do you got in today's race of the day? Thank you, Frank. The Open's always my favorite race of the day, and this one is no short of exciting. The best the top of the 8 horses here that are on the grounds going for our final Open. Real interesting. I'm going to go with the 4, Ginger Tree Finney. Won 3 in a row. Was scratched last time out. Gets post 4 here today. Very interesting horse here. Has been all in around the top 3 and 4, or top 3. Only time seems to struggle when it gets assigned the outside post. Post 4 should be a very good position here for the 7-year-old Captain Treacherous Gelding. So I'm going to really circle that one. But there could be some upsets at play here. I really like for second the 3, Nonversation. Has had some very competitive times being in the Fillies and Mares Open. When gets mixed in with the boys here in the Open, holds her own, finished third last time out in 201, just losing out to Tammy Blue and Apajatura, who also draw into this one. So I really like Nonversation, maybe to have a bounce back here in our last day of racing. Real open for third here. There's real no wrong choice, but I'm also going to go with the rail horse, Tammy Blue. This horse has looked great over the last 3 weeks. 2 wins in the third. Beating out Nonversation, beating out Apajatura and Nonversation, Outlaw Spice Rum, beating out some of these horses very handedly in the Fillies and Mares Open. Even won the Open last time out when a couple of horses like Ginger Tree Finney was scratched and stuff like, and Chief Is Boss didn't draw in. So a lot of these horses could take advantage of that. Don't count out the 6, Chief Is Boss. We just saw post 6 win with Mark Filion in that last race. Mark gets post 6 once again. Chief Is Boss is looking for 4 in a row, 2 in the Claimers, 1 in the Open here. So it could be a very wide open race. But officially, I'm going to go 4, 3, 1 here in the 7th. Third leg of our pick 4. Best of luck to everyone still alive in that. This also kicks off our late daily double win, place, show, exactor, triactor wagering. We're back when horses are on track for post spray here for the Open at the Loop. The horses are on track here for post parade. Race 7, the Open, going for $7,000. A nice field of 8. Top 8 of the top pacers here on the grounds for the final time in 2025 here at the Loop. Then 1, Tammy Blue, 11-year-old mare by Blue Burner, owned, trained, and driven by Clayton Braybrook. The 2 is Control the Distance, a 5-year-old mare by Control the Moment, owned by Daryl and Sherry Mason, trained by Sherry Mason. Daryl Mason picks up the drive. The 3 is Nonversation, a 5-year-old mare by Mystician, owned by Tara Isman with Jim Wilson and Richard Remillard. Tara trains, Richard in the bike. The 4, Ginger Tree Phineas, 7-year-old gelding by Captain Tarenturus, owned by Laverne Turnbull, trained by Melanie Ray Clark. Happy birthday, Melanie, and Michelle Ray in the bike. The 5 is Some People Need Told, a 9-year-old gelding by Armbro Baylor, owned by Daryl and Sherry Mason, trained by Sherry Mason, Aaron Mason in the bike. The 6, Chief is Boss, a 5-year-old gelding by Baron Hanover, owned by Garrett Isman with Mike Williams, trained by Mark Fillion. Mark Fillion in the bike. The 7 is Apajatura, an 11-year-old gelding by Blue Burner, owned by Glenda Giles, trained by Clayton Braybrook. Corey Manning teams up. And the 8, Outlaw Spiced Rum, a 7-year-old mare by Blue Burner, owned and trained by Arel Voden. Kirk Rogers teams up. These 8 will go to post here in the Open. Less than 4 minutes. Less than 2 minutes of post time here for the 7th. Less than 2 minutes. Win, place, show, tractor, exactor, wagering. Our late daily double kicks off here. Third leg of our pick 4. As soon as I say that, it's actually 1 minute to post time. 1 minute here till race 7. Right in front of the grandstands, the 6 Chief is Boss, your current 2-5 betting favorite. It's got a wide range. The 2, 9, just changed to 37-1, the long shot. The 2, control the distance. And again, we got less than 1 minute to post time. The horses are called to the starting gate here for the 7th are open for $7,000. Big field of 8. Top 8 pacers here on the grounds, going for last time of 2025. Starting with the inside, the 1, Tammy Blue, teams up with Clayton Braybrook. The 3, Control the Distance, Daryl Mason. Still the long shot on the board at 39-1. The 3, Non-Versation, Richard Remillard. The 4, Ginger Tree Finney and Michelle Ray. Nice 9-2 price as of now. The 5, Some People Need Told with Aaron Mason. The 6, Chief is Boss, Mark Villion. 2-5 betting favorite. The 7, Apajatura and Corey Manning. And the 8, Outlaw Spiced Rum. Kirk Rogers also at 39-1. Co-long shot. All 8 up on the gate here. In the hands of our starter. It's the open. It's post time. And they're off in pacing. And right at the word go, Ginger Tree Finney and Chief is Boss jump right off the gate, trying to find some early position. Ginger Tree Finney gets to the top end. Tammy Blue slides right in there in the pocket, forcing Chief is Boss to stay out too wide. Control the distance, is battling out with Apajatura. Racing in 6th is Non-Versation. 7th is Some People Need Told. And Outlaw Spice Rum can see them all as they're marching down the backstretch. It is Ginger Tree Finney. Now found some relief is Chief is Boss here at the opening quarter. 29-1 here for these open pacers. Ginger Tree Finney leading the way. Chief is Boss still caught out too wide with Tammy Blue really holding on to that pocket. Apajatura is also caught out too wide with Control the Distance sitting on the inside 5th. Outlaw Spice Rum making an early move. And then it's Non-Versation, and now who can see them all is Some People Need Told. 5 in, 3 out here in the open. The 2 co-favorites battling it out. Ginger Tree Finney and Chief is Boss right here at the half-mile mark. 58-3. Both these 2 have track record potential. It is Ginger Tree Finney leading the way. Chief is Boss having to work real hard. Too wide the whole time. So as of now, Tammy Blue still racing in 3rd, holding on to that trifecta spot. Control the Distance is battling 4th, fading hard as Apajatura. Outlaw Spiced Rum and Non-Versation battling at the back of the pack, and Some People Need Told. Here at the 3-quarter mark, these 2 are pushing each other. 1:28-3. Ginger Tree Finney's had the inside route. Chief is Boss. Can he do it? Too wide for the whole mile. It's a big battle brewing. Control the Distance, battling it hard with Tammy Blue. Hitting the stretch. It's not that far off. Here it is. Ginger Tree Finney holding it on. Chief is Boss still needs to rally. Way out. Tammy Blue's trying to track him down. Tammy Blue's trying real hard. Chief is Boss fading, but Ginger Tree Finney gets the job done here. 1:58-4. Coming to the winner's circles, the unofficial winner of today's 7th race, the Open, Ginger Tree Finney, a 7-year-old gelding by Captain Charentris out of Ideal Weather, bred by Hanover Shoe Farms, owned by Laverne Turnbull, trained by Melanie Ray Clark, getting the birthday win today, and driven to victory by Michelle Ray. They go give another big round of applause to the winning connections here. Ginger Tree Finney with Michelle Ray. As we wait for our payouts here, your quarter time, they opened the race in 29-1 over the half and 58-3. 3/4, 128-3. Full mile, 158-4. And here are your payouts for the 7th. Number 4, Ginger Tree Finney, paid $5.30 to win, $2.50 to place, $2.10 to show. Number 1, Tammy Blue, paid $3.50 to place, $2.40 to show. And the 2, Control the Distance, paid $4.60 to show. The $1 exactor 4-1 paid $7.35. But the $1 tractor 4-1-2 paid $140 even. And your order of finish here in the 7th, number 1, Tammy Blue was 2nd. The 2, Control the Distance, was 3rd. The 3, Nonversation, was 5th. The 4, Ginger Tree Finney, your winner. The 5, Some People Need Told, was 6th. 6, Chief is Boss, was 4th. The 7, Apoggiatura, was 8th. And the 8, Outlaw Spice Rum, was 7th. From the top down, your program should read 2, 3, 5, 1, 6, 4, 8, 7 on the bottom. Coming 8th race, non-winners of 6, fillies and mares 7 races, lifetime, also eligible non-winners of 1,000 in the last 3 starts to end off our 2025 summer here at the Loop. Frank, what do you got for the final time this summer? Awesome. Thank you, Frank, and thank you for joining us here all summer long. And yeah, we got a very interesting race here. I'm going to go with the 5, Acquired Taste. Beautiful line here at 5-1 morning line odds. I wish I could get that at post time. 3 straight wins. Does have to come from post 5, which could be a little tough, but a beautiful 2 minutes and 4/5 win last week. Won pretty handily against a very similar field there last week. Did draw the rail. This time does get kicked out to the outside a little bit, but I think Acquired Taste could very well set this race up nicely again. For second, I'm going to go with the horse that just lost out to Acquired Taste last time out in Super Fast. Draws post 3, has done well from the inside post positions before. Finished second last time from drawing post position 2. So I definitely like the 3 and the 5 here today. I also like the rail horse, Van Going Fast. Won last week in 202 and 3. Has won 4 of his last 4 starts. And the last big one was the Golden Boy Stakes, so he's the top Manitoba 3-year-old in that kind of category there. So I'm going to go 5-3-1 to finish off the year here at the Loop. And again, win, place, show, Exacta Tractor wagering for the final time, the last leg of our daily double, and the last leg of our pick 4. Looks like there's a couple still alive here to get 4 out of 4 going into our final race. So best of luck to everyone there, and we'll be back when horses are on track for post parade. The horses are on track here for post parade for the final time this summer. 2025 meet concludes here with race 8 with non-winners of 6, fillies and mares 7 races lifetime. Also eligible non-winners of 1,000 last 3 starts. Going for a purse of $5,370, starting with the 1 Van Going Fast. A 3-year-old gelding by Trust the Artist, owned, trained, and driven by Mark Fillion. The 2 My Little Chloe, a 5-year-old mare by Lambretta, owned, trained, and driven by Corey Manning. The 3 Super Fast, 5-year-old gelding by In the Irons, owned by Lorraine Ray and Vince Sutherland, trained by Lorraine Ray, Dean Ray, and the bike. The 4 Two Shoes, an 8-year-old gelding by What You Say, owned and trained by Dennis Chapola. Paula Mason teams up. The 5 Acquired Taste, a 3-year-old filly by Better's Delight, owned by Sherry and Daryl Mason, trained by Sherry Mason. Daryl Mason teams up. The 6 AK Up and Atom, a 6-year-old gelding by Andrea Hanover, owned and trained by Jackie Grundy, Tyler Grundy in the bike. And the 7 Irish Gene, a 7-year-old mare by You Should See Me Now, owned, trained, and driven by Clayton Braybrook. All 7 are on the track here for our finale. We'll go to post in less than 5 minutes.
Very neutral. There's 2 minutes to post.
2 minutes to post time here for our finale. 2 minutes. Win, place, show, triactor, exactor, wagering. The horse is about to get called here for the final time of our 2025 meet. Thank you to everyone who joined us here today or all summer long here at the track or live on simulcast. Obviously, a big shout out to our track crew. 10 days, no cancellations, no rain delays this year. That's awesome. Got 10 great cards. Big shout out to our race secretary, Alex, who put those all together. Our awesome camera crew. The judges. Harris, gonna miss you. And to all the horsemen and women in the backstretch who make this all possible. And of course, those four-legged athletes we've all been here to watch. It's post time for the final time of 2025. Non-winners of 6, fillies and mares 7, races, lifetime, also eligible 1,000. Last 3 starts going for purse $5,370. Number 1, Van Going Fast with Mark Filion. The 2, My Little Chloe, Corey Manning. The 3, Super Fast and Dean Ray, your betting favorite, 9-5. 2 Shoes, Paula Mason's in the 4 spot. The 5, Acquired Taste, Daryl Mason. The 6, AK Up and Adam, Tyler Grundy. And the 7, Irish Jean, Clayton Braybrook. The field of 7 in the hands of our starter, Steph Ray. Big shout out to him too, and the rest of the driving crew there. Let's end the season off right. It's post time. And they're off in pacing right off the gate. The only horse with the nose on there was 2 Shoes. Jumps right off. Van Going Fast sitting there in second. Trying to find some space. Third is the favorite Super Fast. Van Going Fast actually went off as the favorite Super Fast. Caught out wide. Boxing in My Little Chloe and fading a bit there. Trying to find some space in fourth is Acquired Taste. Way caught out is AK Up and Adam and Irish Jean as they're going down the backstretch. It's 5 in, 2 out. 2 Shoes leading the way here with Paula Mason. Van Going Fast right there in second. My Little Chloe third. That's your top 3 here. And 30 even to open up the opening quarter for 2 Shoes. Van Going Fast still right there in second. My Little Chloe third. Super Fast Racing in fourth. Still caught out wide is AK Up and Adam. Acquired Taste sitting comfortably there in sixth. And Irish Jean can still see them all. They're coming down the stretch here. 6 in, 1 out. But it's all right now. 2 Shoes and Paula Mason leading the way, but Super Fast trying to join the outer flow. Following suit is Acquired Taste. 1 minute and 3/5 at the half-mile station. They're kicking into the clubhouse turn. It's still 2 Shoes, the one to catch. Van Going Fast still sitting comfortable in that pocket. Super Fast trying to move up on the outside. My Little Chloe's boxed in fourth. Still trying to find some space. 2 wide is Acquired Taste. Irish Jeans now sixth. And your new trailer, AK Up and Adam. 2 Shoes opening it up here. 2 lengths on a Van Going Fast. They're 3 wide though. Chasing 2 Shoes down here at the 3/4 mark in 1:30 and 2. 2 Shoes has led the whole time till now. But here comes Acquired Taste out 2 wide. Van Going Fast trying to come out as well. Still trying to find some spaces. My Little Chloe. But it's still 2 Shoes, the one to catch. Maybe the best one's Acquired Taste in the middle of the field and Van Going Fast. 2 Shoes trying to hold on, but here comes Van Going Fast trying to chase him down. Acquired Taste trying to rally late, but not today. 2 Shoes will get the job done. 2:02 even for the mile. Coming to the winner's circle is the unofficial winner of today's 8th race, 2 shoes. An 8-year-old gelding by What You Say out of Flight Delay, bred by Arthur Ray out of St. Claude, Manitoba, owned and trained by Dennis Chapala, and driven to victory today by Paula Mason. They're going to give another big round of applause for their winner of our final race of the 2025 season, 2 shoes with Paula Mason. Here are your quarter times. They open the race in 30 flat, over the half in 1 minute and 3/5, 3/4 1:30 and 2, full mile 2:02 flat. And here are your payouts. Number 4, 2 shoes paid $14.20 to win, $10.90 to place, $3.60 to show. Number 5, Acquired Taste, paid $20.20 to place, $3.20 to show. And the 1, Van Going Fast, paid $2.10 to show. The $1 Exactor 4-5 paid $29.20. The $1 Trifecta 4-5-1 paid $120 even. The Daily Double will pay out 4 with 5. The Daily Double will pay out 4 with 5 instead of 4 with 4, $9.50. And the $1 Pick 4, if you had all 4 right, someone had that. 4, 6, 4, 4. That's 4 with 6 with 4 with 4, $188.75. And your order finished. Number 1, Van Going Fast, was 3rd. The 2, My Little Chloe, was 4th. The 3, Super Fast, was 6th. The 4, 2 Shoes, your winner. The 5, Acquired Taste, was 2nd. The 6, AK Up and Adam, was 5th. And the 7, Irish Gene, was 7th. From the top down, your program should read 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 5, 7 on the bottom. That's all we got for you this summer. See you all back next year for the 2026 season for live harness racing here at the Loop at Exhibition Park. I'm Trey Kolbeck on behalf of Frank and everybody here at the Loop. See you next summer. Goodbye.